What are the ingredients for the perfect birth or baby business? Welcome to the Birth and Baby Business Show. My name's Liz Stamford and I'm one half of Baba Business, the Birth and Baby Business Academy.
I'm Anna Lagrange. I'm the other half of Baba Business, the Birth and Baby Business Academy, which is a community membership for birth and baby business owners. So today we are talking about the ingredients to make the perfect birth and baby business. And I think we have got to start with vision, because you can't start a business without a vision. And your vision has got to be one that is, I don't know, it has to, you can't just go into this thinking, oh yeah, I want to make loads of money. Or you can't go into this thinking, oh, well, I really like so-and-so and they're doing this. So, it's got to be like a real fiery passion inside of you. You've got to really want it. You've got to really be able to visualize, how this business is going to look, not all the little details, but like how you're going to feel, or how you want to, the change you're going to make in your community, the change you're going to make to other people's lives. That's why we come into this, right? So having that kind of really strong vision to start with, and then even more importantly, working consistently towards that vision without getting too distracted by other things and other ideas, or by our own minds that get in our way. That creates a really strong brand that people are going to be attracted to. And also you're going to love working in, because you're continually, working towards fulfilling your own purpose.
100%. I mean, I think, play with it a little bit. Like we don't have to have the perfect vision right now, but you could even just right now close your eyes, pause this podcast, make sure you come back to it, and then just take a few deep breaths and just focus and think about, like, what is it that I want? How do you see yourself as a birth and baby business owner? Like, what do you see yourself doing? What does it feel like to be helping people in the way that you've trained to be able to help them? Like, how do they feel? How do you feel because of how they feel? Like, what does it bring you in terms of emotions? But what does it bring you as well in a material way? Like, it is okay to to think like, if when my business is successful and I'm earning money from it and I'm impacting all these people and I'm helping all these people, like, what will I get from it? It's okay for you to want to be able to provide things for your family and for yourself as well. So, you can get into that vision and how that feels, get excited about it, and then write things down that came up for you. And that can help to create that vision for your business. Like, it's fun, don't shy away from it, and it's definitely one of the ingredients to a perfect birth or baby business.
Yeah, I think sometimes people can get a bit worried about it being like this perfect vision, or also just that self-doubt creeps in, like, can I do this? But like you've said, like, have fun with it, just go for it, just dream it all and get it down on paper. And then you've got something that you're working towards. Definitely. Yeah.
So then the next thing the next ingredient, sorry, that we think you should add into the perfect birth and baby mix is your brand as well. So, this includes your name, like your business name. Like, do you feel good about your business name? Do you feel confident about it? When you introduce yourself as so and so from so and so, does that feel good? Like, really embody your business, get into it, like be your business in a way, like it is an extension of you until you get much bigger, and then it becomes a separate entity. But yeah, get into the feeling of being the brand for your business.
Yeah, your brand is also another fun part of being of a business. But I think, again, we can get really stuck into comparisonitis and thinking about what other people are doing and what's the right thing to do, and what's the trend, or what's the go-to thing right now. But like, the most important thing is to be as authentic to yourself as you can. So even when you're looking at colors, when you're looking at your name, when you're looking at what your Instagram page is going to look like, or your flyers, or looking at even what your room or wherever you provide your services is going to look at, really think about how you want people to feel, creating a color palette and spaces that are going to make people feel, I don't know, maybe you want people to feel calm when they come and see you. Maybe you want them to feel like really inspired and creative. It depends what you offer. But, those feelings that you want people to feel when they're looking at your stuff is what's going to create your brand palette. I mean, when we actually had a bit of help from a branding expert when we started up Baba, and she was great actually. She really looked, we obviously already had our two businesses, but she also asked us a lot of questions about how we want people to feel, what's important to us, what our values are, and then she really used that to put together these sort of she did like a mock-up almost of our Instagram and talked about how the colors that she chose fed into our values. And like, you can really go super deep on this stuff. Ask anybody who works in the sort of branding and design world. Like, it is crazy. It's not as simple as just like, oh, I quite like that color. You really can go quite deep on it and get a feel for it. And it's a great way, again, for being your business, being you, rather than just a copycat of something else or what you think other people are going to like, but to really get into the personality of your business and the ethos and the like almost like the culture of your business and what it means, and bring that out in the visuals and the experience that people are going to have.
Yeah, 100%, definitely. Like, it's I think people can spend a lot of time procrastinating over it, but try not to do that. But
Yeah.
do treat it as an important exercise in terms of how you want people to feel, and how you want to feel about your business as well. So what's the next one? What's the next ingredient, Hannah?
Well, I think I'm just going to lead on to that and talk about values, because I think values and brand go hand in hand, and it's really important that you understand, or you have an idea of what your values for your business is going to be. And again, this isn't something to spend loads of time on and let it stop you taking your steps towards getting your first and future clients. It's not about that, but it's about thinking about what is your brand. And again, this is what's going to attract people, because when people see a strong brand where the values just shine out of that brand, then they're going to want to work to you. They're going to be attracted to it. The people that you want to attract are going to be attracted to it. So think about what your values are. Just write them down. I mean, you could just do it now. Again, you could pause this podcast and you could just write a list of the values that you hold dear. And again, they don't have to be your personal values. Your business can have different values to you. There's probably going to be a lot of crossover, or they may be exactly the same, but they don't have to be. Your business can be its own entity. And think about what the values are, things that are important to your business. And I think sometimes we think our values are obvious to others, but they're not, especially not to clients who we don't that don't know us. They're going to be perhaps obvious to our family members and our friends. So think about how you're going to communicate that and have that written down. And you can even have them like pinned up in front of your computer or as a screensaver or whatever, so that whenever you're making a decision in your business and whenever you're trying to create something for your business, you can keep coming back to that. Does this fit with my values? Is this, it can be a really good checkpoint. That can also be a really great way of communicating to your potential clients that this is who you are, this is what you stand for, this is what's important to your business, and then that really helps them make the decision on whether they want to work with you or not.
Definitely. And I think when we lose our way with our business, these ingredients we can come back to, and we can check in on them, and it helps us to find our way again, and keep moving forward, particularly with vision, particularly with values, and also, checking in that in terms of branding, that it still feels authentic, that it still feels, like something that you are proud of, that you want to keep putting out to the world. So it really is a great thing to keep on coming back to. And we love our values, and we hope that you can see our values. Just a few of them are inclusivity, community, and fun are some of our values that we really we hope that mixes very well through Baba, and we enjoy those values as well.
We do.
So the last one I would say, the last ingredient to make the perfect birth or baby business is community. Now, community can come
Mm,
in so many forms, and whatever form it comes in, it's equally as important. So it's like the community that you're building around your business, so your audience, but also your community of clients, past clients, potential clients. They become your community, your people. Nurturing them, staying in touch with them, making sure they know who you are and what you stand for and how you can help them, is such an important part of creating that perfect birth and baby business. But then equally, what's important is having that community, for yourself outside of your audience and outside of your potential clients and your past clients, is having that community of people that can help you grow your business. So that could be other birth and baby businesses that you can connect and collaborate with. It can be mentors that help you to develop and to grow your business. It can be, biz besties. It's just such an important part of developing and growing a business.
yeah, and community can be online and offline as well, can't it? So if you've got in-person services, finding a community, or if you can't find one, building your own community of people. So it might be, I mean, there's so many different examples, aren't there? When I think about communities, I first of all think about a networking group that I went to. It was actually started by a mum, but she sort of was a business owner as well. So, but she was pregnant for the first time and she wanted to find out. And she just brought all of the local baby experts into this weekly group. And it just ended up being a lovely, lovely thing. It was a really nice community. We all shared each other's services, got to know each other and got a lot of referrals that way and built our businesses. And it was great. All the way to people who sort of I know people who run free walking groups for the local community. And so that they are getting to know people. So for mums or mums to be or families. I also know people who run like breastfeeding groups, or they might do like birth relaxation groups, and community doesn't, whether it's paid or not paid, it doesn't matter really. It's about forming spaces where people can come and get to know you, get to know your business, and form, and I just think community is at the heart of birth and baby businesses. It really does. I think it really enhances your business and makes it something quite special when you have a community there of people that are, who know you, where you're the link to them all, and also that may want to buy from you in the future, like what you do, and then can also recommend your services and support each other. It's just great. It's a great all-round thing.
Yeah, definitely. So they are the ingredients for a perfect birth and baby business. So, do you have those ingredients in your business? Can you incorporate them and include them? You definitely can, and I think you'll see the difference. That'd be a great foundation for any business to grow.
Yep. And if you have enjoyed this episode, then please do review it or share it, subscribe to our YouTube channel. The more you can share what we do, the more people see the podcast. And we look forward to seeing you for the next episode.
Bye.